Good evening, everyone, from Fremont High School in Fremont, Indiana. Westview Warrior Basketball is streaming live at LaGwanamedia.com. This is Jerry Hosteller along with Jamie Miller, and we're getting set for what should be a great matchup between two Northeast Corner Conference foes. The Fremont Eagles, under the direction of fourth-year head coach Josh Stuckey, bring a 6-3 conference record and an 11-9 overall mark into tonight's ball game. The Eagles have a 3-game winning streak versus the Warriors going back to the 2021 season when they defeated Westview by a score of 72-70, as you might remember, in overtime. In the 21-22 season, the Eagles garnered an 11-point win over the Warriors at Fremont. And their most recent and third consecutive win came during the regular season last year when Fremont beat the Warriors at Westview by a score of 72-66. So the Warriors will be looking to bring an end to that Fremont winning streak with a win on the Eagles' hardwood in this battle tonight. Westview is coming off a 3-point loss at Goshen last Friday, and the Warriors will bring a 15-5 season record and a 7-3 NECC mark into action this evening. The Warriors have won 6 of their last 7 games and will not only be gunning for revenge against Fremont tonight, but also they will be trying to gain some momentum as we start sectional play next Tuesday evening at Westview. Ironically, these two teams will meet again a week from tonight in the opening round of this year's sectional. It should be a doozy. Westview will be meeting Fremont tonight on the hardwood at Fremont High School. Tonight's game sponsor is Weaver Furniture Sales, with 2 locations in Shipshewana south of US 20 on County Road 075 and in the Davis Mercantile on Main Street in downtown Shipshewana. The pregame sponsor for tonight's game is J&R Solutions, providing unlimited internet no matter where you live. Our halftime sponsor is Pizza Depot in Millersburg, and their new location in Middlebury is open now. This evening's game is also brought to you by Shipshewana Trading Place, featuring the Shipshewana Antique Auction every Wednesday beginning at 9 a.m. By Height Auto Body, US 20 West in LaGrange. By Yoder Crossroads, located south of Shipshewana on the southwest corner of State Road 5 and US 20. Emma Warehouse in downtown Emma. By Tiffany's Restaurant on East Lake Street in Topeka. By Stutzman Power Equipment on US 20 West in Shipshewana. By Freedom Finish Works in Topeka. Shipshewana Automotive Service just south of US 20 on State Road 5. By LaGwana, your local creative services provider. Also by Animal Care Clinic of Topeka, Jerry Standard Service in downtown Middlebury, and Southwind Flooring on 7300 North 1000 West in Shipshewana. Tonight's game is a presentation of LaGwana Media and the IHS AA Champions Network. And we'll be back with tonight's pregame show right after this word from our game sponsor, Weaver Furniture Sales.
Weaver Furniture Sales in Shipshewana invites you to visit their expanded showroom filled with a complete line of solid hardwood custom-made furniture for your entire home. You'll also find a wide selection of recliners, couches, chairs, and many more home furnishings to suit anyone's taste. Weaver Furniture, located just south of US Highway 20 on County Road 75 North. Weaver Furniture Sales in Shipshewana, family-owned and operated since 1989.
Back at Fremont High School, as you can see, both teams out on the hardwood getting in their pregame warm-ups before we start this conference game here tonight. The final one of the year for both teams is Westview will play Concord. They host them this Friday night back at Westview, and Fremont will be hosting Bethany right here on the Fremont Gymnasium. So, and then, of course, as I mentioned, sectional play starts next Tuesday with these two teams going at it again. And, Jamie, I don't think we could have had a worse sectional draw for Westview, maybe.
If you look at the strength of the sectional teams, we will have to play the 3 highest-ranked teams besides us to win it.
Fortunately, we are the highest ranked.
Right, we are the highest ranked.
Yeah.
And I just think the interesting dynamic is, what is your mindset coming into tonight? Obviously, you want to win, but what do you not show against
true,
Fremont that maybe you want to show Tuesday. I'm sure Fremont's thinking the same way. I think once the sectional draws come out, it seems like at least maybe some fans forget the last 2 games of the year. I imagine the coaching staff's eye is toward that as well. And you want to finish strong. Now, especially Fremont, they've beat us 3 years in a row, for crying out loud.
Right.
And you ask why, and I think one key to it is Fremont just kind of has they just play loose. You know, they have fun. They go out and they rip up and down the court. They scored 86 points the other night against Eastside. That's hard to do in any high school game against a team with a pulse. And that just means that you're confident shooting. You're going to shoot it from anywhere. You push it up the floor. The downside to that is they can be prone to turnovers.
True.
And they can get themselves out of a game pretty quick, too. They have quite a, their point differential on the year is only 2 points. They're averaging 57 and giving up 55.
That's a lot of points.
Buried in that is they've blown some teams out and they've gotten blown out.
Right.
So they, they're 11-9, and they have not won or lost more than 2 in a row. I'll take that back. They lost 3 in a row in early December to DeKalb, Angola, and Woodland. But other than that, they haven't lost or won more than 2 in a row the rest of the season. So I guess you could say inconsistent and Westview's been a little more consistent, but this will determine. I think we're tied for position in the conference. Maybe I'm off by a game.
I think we're up 1 game, but so this would be huge tonight.
So if we'd lose that, we'd drop down another notch. So right now we're behind Fairfield and Lakeland. So we could finish as is. We'll finish 3rd. Unless Lakeland stumbles in the last game. I don't believe Fairfield will with who they're playing. But, it's important to finish strong. Having said that, last year, Westview lost to Goshen, Fremont, and who was the other team?
It was right before this
Right
game
before
started.
sectional.
Right.
We beat Concord, but we had lost the previous 3 to Wawasee, Goshen, and Fremont. And,
that's right, it was Wawasee.
Everybody's down thinking, sectional chances aren't very good, and then we turned it around and did really well. So, a loss to Goshen is not the. It was very disappointing, but the great thing about sports is you get to get up and try again.
Well, and we didn't get blown away, so.
And we made a good, despite playing subpar basketball, pretty much the whole game. We did make a run, had the ball with a chance to take a lead late, and couldn't pull it out, but it showed a lot of character to come back even though you're not playing your best. But let's hope those bad games are behind us. We can't come out the rest of the year and play a bad first quarter. And by bad, I mean you're going to miss shots, but you can't turn the ball over and come out lethargic on defense and throw layup passes to the other team, which we did the whole first quarter.
That's right.
Give them a 10-0 lead, and then we fought back. After that 10-0 lead, we outscored them by 7 the rest of the game. But
we dug ourselves a hole in that first quarter and set the tone really for the ball game with that. We did, like you said, came back in the second half, but it wasn't enough. I mean, we've got to get ready and get going right off the bat when the tip goes up and have a good start to a ball game and carry that through the whole thing.
And I think part of that might be, the leadership on this team is subdued. Would be a good way to put it. We don't have that maybe rah-rah leader, but you can have silent leaders that aren't rah-rah, but it's hard for the fans to maybe know who it is from game to game. But we certainly have guys that brought us back, kept the team together, and we had good contributions off the bench that brought us back. So I'm looking forward to tonight to come out and just put a nice, solid, good performance together, take care of the ball, get good shots, block out, don't give up offensive rebounds. Some of the bugaboos we've had all year is giving up offensive rebounds and turnovers. And it's gotten better. It really has. But it has to continue to improve if we're going to win these last couple of games and advance in the tournament.
One player that's stood out, and we talked about it a little bit before we went on the air here, is Caden Grau, the sophomore, who's pretty much got this sophomore year under his belt now and actually a junior now, but he has made some really nice strides here in the last few ball games. In fact, the last 2 games he's led us in scoring. So, and he's playing well on both sides of the court.
Yeah, his length really helps us. His ability to grab the rebound and lead the break.
That's right.
that's how you get your running game going, is you just get it and go. And so that's big. You know, he played a lot. He plays a freshman for Bluffton last year, and he started on the varsity. And I think he led him in scoring, if I recall. Now, they didn't have a great season, but that experience, I think, is starting to show a little bit. He went through a time this year where he struggled with some things, but he has really, really picked it up lately and is playing the way the coaches like, and he's showing some toughness and some grittiness in doing the little things, and then that's translated into more scoring opportunities as he's gone on. So
I'm sure he played with these guys that he's playing with this year during the summer and so on, but still it's a new school that he was coming into, and I'm sure there was a little bit of adjustment at the beginning of the season, but he's really done well in getting everything locked in here as we end out the regular season.
Absolutely. And then you throw in 4 seniors with a ton of experience. You know, they've lost to Fremont 3 times in a row. I think they're going to want to erase that memory.
I think they'll remember that.
From their mind. So I just think we've seen development from all the players this year as we've gone on. His staff does a nice job of working with them. Players that maybe struggled early in the year have gotten better. Players that didn't play as much early in the year are playing more because, you know, they're doing more good things out there. And so that's how you develop a cohesive team by the end of the year, and hopefully you can make a little run in the tournament.
And we've also been surprised by a couple of freshmen in Austin Slaybaugh, who started from the beginning of the year, basically. I mean, he's been on the varsity. And then Daniel Yoder has really come on. He started out in the JV, but he showed some really good poise. Hasn't had a whole lot of playing time on the varsity side in the last few games, but he could be a key down the road here.
Yeah, he plays with a certain fearlessness that you need out there. And, he's done nice in spots that he's been put in.
And we're going to pause now for our national anthem. Good job by the Fremont Pep Band here as they played our national anthem before tonight's ball game. Westview and Fremont going at it. By the way, our pregame show was brought to you by J&R Solutions, providing, well, let's start from the top here. Tonight's Westview pregame show was brought to you by J&R Solutions, providing unlimited high-speed internet, no throttling, no contracts. Call them at 574-349-7673. Now let's take a look at the starting lineups. Wade Springer, number 3, will be starting at 1 guard for Coach Pribble. Austin Slaybaugh, the freshman that we just talked about, he'll be at a guard. Luke Helmuth, number 33, a senior. Caden Grau, a sophomore, number 21. And Wyatt Zepp will round out the lineup at center, 6'6" senior. And now let's take a look at the starting lineup for the Fremont Eagles. 11-9, overall 6-3 in the NECC. They'll go at 1 guard with Corbin Beeman, a 5'9" senior. Colton Guthrie, a 5'11" junior, number 5. Number 11 is Caden Huffnagel, a 5'10" junior. Next out will be Connor Slee, a 5'10" senior. And rounding out the lineup for Coach Stuckey will be number 33, Ethan Grimm, a 6'2" junior. So we're ready to go for Fremont. Next to the last regular season game for both teams. And then it's into sectional action next Tuesday. And as we've been mentioning throughout tonight's pregame show, these two teams will be right back at it next Tuesday over at Westview in the opening game of the sectional. Game number 1, and that tips off at 6 o'clock next Tuesday. We'll be on the air around 5:45 with all the Westview basketball games as they participate in postseason tournament. Tip is controlled by Fremont. With the ball is Guthrie, number 5. Gives off the Huffnagel. And we have a push, a foul immediately. And they're going to call it on Minix. I didn't see it, but
I don't think anybody else did either.
Except for the one official, right? With the ball, Guthrie gets it out front to Slee. And Slee travels, turnover on Fremont.
Well, a key against Goshen that we struggled with early in the game was keeping them out of the center of the lane. So let's see if we can do a better job of that. And Fremont comes out in a 2-3 zone, which we expected after watching their JV and their defense, and then also how we played against Goshen in their zone. It's like Fremont's a little more aggressive with their zone.
Yeah, they came right out on Luke that time. Shot missed underneath.
Yeah, which I actually like that. It gives us more opportunity to drive.
That's true. Fremont with the basketball. Grimm, number 33. He's one of their bigger guys. They've got him listed at 6'2". He looks bigger than that out there. Comes out to Huffnagel, a 5'10 junior. And then Guthrie, a 5'11 junior. Go left side to Beeman.
One thing that, for what Fremont may lack in length and size, they're stocky and they're quick.
Yeah, they are. They move really fast on defense and offense. Shot missed. Wiley Minix cleans the glass for Westview.
Fremont's in more of a 3-2 zone. They really come out and kind of the opposite of what Wawasee did. They came out with 1 guy high and 4 low. Fremont comes out with more like 3 high, and then the rest of them cover the rest of the court.
Luke trapped in the corner. He gets it off to Slaybaugh. Austin is fouled as he tries to get the shot up from inside the lane. Should be a 2-shot foul coming for Austin. That'll be Caden Huffnagel's first foul of the night. And the team first for Fremont. Both teams with 1 team foul. Caden Drow comes into the ball game as Wyatt Zepp will come out. Caden with 14 points against Wawasee last week, and then on last Friday night as well, he had 18 to lead his team at Goshen. So the free throw, one of the free throws was made by Fremont. Long 3, or by Westview. Long 3 in the air is good by Slee. And we have a whistle and a foul out front on Fremont. It's going to be on number 11, Huffnagel. That'll be his second. Inbound pass comes to Helmuth. He'll get it into Springer, now Grau. Camden Yoder's checked in now for Westview. Feed underneath the Springer, doesn't have shooting room, gives it off to Wiley Minix. Inside the lane is Helmuth to Grau for 3, and he hits. Caden's been hot from the 3-point line this last few games.
Definitely has, and you know, he's being patient with it. It's not the first shot he takes.
Good scoop shot underneath for Fremont. Now we have a whistle and turnover on Westview. It's actually an offensive foul, and that's going to go against Wade Springer. So Fremont will bring it up. Beeman hands it off to Parnan, who's just come in. He's a big guy, 6'4". And a whistle. A little touch foul underneath. That's going to go against Wade.
We're going to be here a long time if they're going to keep calling touch fouls, aren't we? Wow.
Yeah, that was a little touch foul. And Wade comes out with 2 fouls. 5-4, Fremont with the lead. And the basketball. Guthrie with it. He'll give it to Beeman. Back to Guthrie down the baseline. Pop it from there off the glass and good. 7-4 now, Fremont.
Well, the key here is each player, especially on the perimeter, has to be an offensive threat. Catch the ball in triple threat position, be a threat to drive, pass, or score.
Luke has a shot inside. Tried to get a little closer, and he's fouled as he goes up for the shot. So a 2-shot foul coming for Luke. Bryce Parnan picks up the foul. Number 1 on him, the 3rd team foul. Now both teams with 3 team fouls. And Luke misses his first free throw. He'll have 1 more. Luke, an 81% free throw shooter. Second shot is good. 7-5, Fremont. Grimm with the ball. Bounce pass out on the right side of Parnan. Now the shot is no good by Grimm from three-point land. Chased down by Fremont's Parnan. And he gets it to Slee, and his shot's off the mark. But tipped right into the hands of the big guy underneath Parnan. He misses a little bunny underneath. It goes out of bounds, so Westview gets a break there. Chance to tie or take the lead now with 4:10 to go, first quarter.
Well, you can see Fremont is not afraid to shoot threes. They've already, I have them down for 4. It seems like they've shot more than that.
You know, I don't remember a time in the recent past that they haven't loved those threes. And you think of all those guys that, like, one sticks out, Reagan Dance. They had so many three-point shots. Luke having trouble inside, finally gets it off to Wiley Minix.
Yeah, I'm wondering, there's a lot of bumping and bodying going down on here with Fremont zone. I'm wondering why those aren't fouls as well.
And now we have a held ball underneath as Luke tried to go up for the shot. They called a held ball. This time it'll be in the possession of Westview, and Wyatt Zepp comes back in as Wiley Minix will come out for the Warriors. 3:33 to go, first quarter. Lob comes out front to Austin Slaybaugh. And now we have a foul called on Fremont. Grimm, his first, 14th foul on Fremont. Yeah, they're calling everything.
They really are. One thing I'm not sure how much depth Fremont's got.
Well, just watching them warm up, and maybe this doesn't sound very nice, but it didn't look like they had a lot, but they do have 13 players on their roster. So, offensive rebound by Guthrie on the miss. Get it to Beeman. Fremont holding on to a 2-point lead. 3 minutes to go, first quarter. Grimm with it. Goes right side to Slee. Now he'll try to drive. Gets it back out to Guthrie. So Fremont's going for a corner here.
Interesting.
That's what I'm observing
with
here.
2.5 minutes to go in the first quarter.
Right. And a whistle and a foul's called on Camden Yoder.
Well, and this is what when you play a team like this in the sectional, is it can be tricky. You're better than them. You've shown to be better, but they got a certain style that's difficult to play against, and they're not afraid to shoot it. And if they're on that night, look out.
Or is this something they're just using tonight so they don't show us anything?
Who knows?
Yeah. Inside pass, and a miss by Parnan. Offensive board by Guthrie, and he puts it back up and in. And timeout's called by Coach Pribble. It'll be a 30-second timeout. We'll be back right after this.
Now, are you looking for unlimited high-speed internet? With no contract and no credit check. No matter where you live, it's available. Bringing America together. J&R Solutions, Internet Service Provider. Call them at 574-349-7673.
Back at Fremont, 9-5. Fremont with a 4-point lead.
So some of the key stats early on, Westview is 2 for 4 from the free throw line. I haven't kept track of overall shooting stats. We're 1 for 1 from 3. Fremont's 1 for 5 from 3, but they have 4 offensive rebounds.
Yeah.
So they got quite a few more shots off than Westview does.
We're not blocking out, that's for sure, so far. Nearing the 2-minute mark to go now in the first quarter.
Well, the key when we finally solved Goshen's zone is we got the ball in the middle, just like that. And that guy in the middle has to make a play.
Zepp looking for help. Bounce passes it out to Austin Slaybon. He's fouled. First foul on Beeman.
Wyatt has he has shown this year to have a pretty nice shot there at about the mid spot of the lane. It'd be maybe throw it in there to Wyatt one time. He's getting really double teamed hard on the baseline, which makes it hard to do anything.
Well, that's what happened to him at Goshen as well.
Exactly.
But just sometimes you have to fight through that. And
it's tricking me down there, that baseline, with the way they have that red stripe.
Yeah, that's
thinking they're out of bounds, and they're like, oh no, they got another 18 inches to go.
Must be a volleyball line.
Austin makes both of them.
9-7, back to a 2-point lead now for Fremont. Beeman with the ball out front. Owen, or rather Grimm waiting on, or guarding him.
Nice block by Owen that time. Stuck with, got beat to the basket, but recovered, and he's pretty long, and he got a size advantage on Beeman. And
Guthrie will inbound for Fremont. Lob comes out front to Parnan. Parnan with a 3, almost banked it in. And Grau with a rebound for Westview, and back we come. Brill with it right side.
Now somebody needs to cut. We got some. So we're just standing. We're just standing and watching. And they're letting, when somebody's getting double teamed, at least one person's got to be open. But you got to present yourself to the ball.
So a turnover there. Once again, Fremont has it with a 2-point lead. Guthrie out front to come to Beeman as Fremont drops back into a 4-corner. Sleeve drives on Wiley Minix. He'll take it all the way to the hole. Too hard off the glass, and Wyatt's up there all by himself for the rebound. Slaybaugh goes left side to Brill. He's just not getting the open shots.
There wide, now he's too late. Our ball is getting reversed, but not at the right time.
Another turnover. Ball goes into the hands of Grimm on the steal. Guthrie with it. And we're down to 5 seconds to go in the first quarter. Beeman drives it. Long 3 in the air. That's going to be way off the mark by Grimm, and that'll do it for the first 8 minutes. Not real pretty so far.
That's a
understatement. 9-7 is our score. Fremont with a 2-point lead over Westview. We'll be back with the second quarter right after this timeout.
LaGwana is your local one-stop shop for design, print and signage, vehicle graphics, publications, web design, photography, promotional products. LaGwana, the better we know you, the better we serve you. Like what you see? Get started today at LaGwana.com. LaGwana, helping you get where you LaGwana go.
Some see a student athlete working hard in the weight room. We see a future leader learning there are no shortcuts to success. Some see a start to a swim meet. We see the starting blocks for life. Proud to keep education in front of athletics since 1903.
And we're back. Both teams breaking out of their huddles to begin the second quarter here.
So it's pretty contrasted in style that quarter. We had 6 free throws, made 4 for 6. Fremont didn't have any. They were 1 for 7 from 3. We were 1 for 1. Westview has 3 turnovers, Fremont none, and Fremont's got 4 offensive rebounds to none for Westview.
3 for Minix, and he hits. Good job by Wiley.
Yeah, he didn't even get a look at the basket in that first quarter, but that was a nice little play we ran there where we just passed back after we rotated.
And we have the lead. Is that our first lead of the
night?
It is. 10-9 and a steal. Minix gets it to Wade Springer. Down on the baseline is Zepp. Wiley. Caden Grau for the 3, and he's fouled. He should have 3 free throws coming.
Yes, he does.
Misses the 3, but he's got a chance to hit him from the charity stripe.
One thing that's been a positive the last several games is our three-point shooting has ticked up a little bit. Kind of what we saw at the beginning of the year.
Well, Caden was responsible for a lot of that at Wawasee and Goshen.
What do you have, 4 of them against Goshen?
4 against Goshen. I think he had at least 3 against Wawasee. 1 for 2 so far for Caden from the free throw line. I'll get one more. Wyatt comes out as Luke Helmuth comes back in for the Warriors. Third shot is good. 2 out of 3 now from the free throw line for Caden. 12-9, Westview up 3.
So despite all that and despite the start, we're up 3.
Right.
This team just has a way of hanging in there.
They do. Beeman, backdoor pass to Slee. Good job of gathering that one in. Well, Beeman tries to make a move. Now he loses control and is snatched out of there by Wade Springer.
Yeah, he just stole her out of his hand, didn't he?
Minix off the baseline. Good. So now things are looking a little better.
Yeah, Wiley's come out firing this quarter, very relaxed and looking good.
Long 3 by Huffnagel's no good, but another offensive rebound. Putback's no good, and back come the Warriors. Ball goes off the foot, it looked like, of Austin Slaybaugh, and it'll be a turnover. It'll go to Fremont. Back in the ball game for Fremont is Colton Guthrie, number 5. Colton Beeman comes to the bench along with Burkholder, who would come in for a few minutes. Back into the ball game is Parnan, as well as Grimm. Slee gets it to Guthrie. In the corner, shot by Grimm is no good. Long rebound, another offensive rebound by Fremont. And we have an offensive foul as Guthrie barreled his way into the lane. And good defense by Wade Springer to pick up that foul against Fremont.
Well, when a team shoots 3-pointers, the rebounds tend to be longer than your normal shots.
That's true.
But we're not, I don't think we're competing as well as we could for these. They're out hustling us, still a lot of them.
They do have some quickness, but they also look like they have a little more desire.
Yep.
Luke on the wing. Wiley drives it down the baseline. He's double teamed, looking for help. Gets it out front to Caden Grau. He'll try to put it up, and it blocked away. And now we have a whistle and a foul on Caden. Thought it looked like he might have gotten fouled when he was going up for the basket, but
I think they called it on Luke.
Okay, it was Luke that picked up the foul.
Yeah, you're right, though. With the way they've been calling these fouls, that drive had contact, but
right.
I guess they determined they had ball first.
Guthrie being guarded by Wade Springer. Drives it to the hole, bangs it off the glass.
What Fremont's trying to do is get particular matchups and just take it to the basket.
Wiley again. This time it's no good, and it hits the top of the glass, and it'll be out of bounds to Fremont.
First missed 3 for Westview tonight.
So we've tried 2, 3. How many?
We're 2 for 3.
Right.
Caden had
2 for
one
3.
he missed, but he got fouled on it, so it didn't count.
Guthrie goes right side to Beeman, who's just come back in. Slee fakes the 3. He likes to chuck them up. Gets it into the lane and gets it out of trouble to Beeman. Now Guthrie. Good defense.
Yeah, it's pretty much their offense is drive it down the middle and try to take a guy to the basket. And
Oh, another foul. I think he stumbled over his own feet, but they called it on Wade Springer. Westview fans getting a little upset. Wade Springer with 3 fouls now. Comes out of the ball game. We have a timeout called. 30-second timeout. We'll be back right after this 30-second break.
Shipshe Automotive Service provides 5-star auto repair services in the Shipshewana area. See Shipshe Automotive's professional auto repair technicians for advanced diagnostics for your vehicle. From suspension and alignment to AC repair, brakes, and general maintenance, with Shipshe Automotive Service, you gain a partner you can trust with all your auto repair needs. Shipshe Automotive Service also provides 24-hour towing service. That's Shipshe Automotive Service, 260-768-7119.
And we're back. 14-11 Westview, 4:36 to go in the first half. Fremont will inbound it. Guthrie, Slee with a quick 3, and it's off the mark. Another offensive rebound. A tip is no good. Boy, we're fortunate they've missed all those bunnies underneath. But a foul. But once again, Jamie, another offensive rebound.
It's a broken record.
Yep. Grimm has not scored yet tonight until just now.
That's their first free throw of the night.
14-12, Westview by 2. And he hits them both. Fremont stays in that zone. Looks like a 2-3.
Westview's going to run our delay game against this zone. This will be interesting to see who breaks first here.
Long 3, and Wiley hits it. Kind of lulled him to sleep there, and Wiley.
Well, I looked down and missed it.
Shot by Slee off the glass, no good. Rebound, Wiley Minix. Another missed shot underneath for Fremont.
Yeah, good team rebound that time.
17-13, Westview trying to expand their lead here. 3.5 minutes to go first half. Real trap. Tries to get it out of trouble, and a timeout's called.
Yeah, he was kind of trapped there on the baseline, and that's a perfect position to throw a.
We'll keep it here for this one. 3:13 to go first half, 17-13 Westview. So that catches you up there.
Really a strange game so far.
Yeah, it is.
Fremont is 1 for, I believe, 10. 1 for 9 from 3, but have 8 offensive rebounds.
Yeah.
Westview 3 for 4 from 3. We have no offensive rebounds, but we are 6 for 9 from the free throw line. Westview with 4 turnovers and Fremont with 3.
Westview was down most of the first half here, but they went on a 9-0 run. Pass comes in. Good job, but Austin can't finish underneath. Pass came into ground and right back to Slaybaugh. Driving, another miss underneath by
lots of missed layups.
Guthrie. Yeah, both sides. Now a whistle and a foul's going to be called. Westview was down 9-5, and then went ahead 14-9 during that run. Ball kicked away, and Westview will re-inbound it underneath their own. Well, no, it'll be off to the side. 2:47 now to go in the first half. Caden Grau gets it in to Luke Helmuth. He'll pop a 15-footer and go.
Well, Fremont brings their zone out a good ways, so shots there. And that's a strength of Luke's right there.
Ball, Grimm loses control but chases it down. Beeman left open. His shot is no good, and the rebound's yanked down by Caden Grau. Caden, a good ball handler, brings it up. Wiley, left side, he's had the hot hand so far for Westview tonight. Leads us in scoring with 8 points. 2 3-pointers for the senior. Luke drives it into the lane. He'll force it up, and he'll draw the foul.
Well, you can see Westview starting to find some holes in that zone. And that's the thing with playing zone that, you know, Goshen's was pretty disciplined the entire game. Till the end, we kind of found some gaps, but Fremont's is starting to get a little bit more ragged. They're a little bit out of their positions, and we're getting more confident in there.
Luke with his second free throw of the night. Gives Westview a 7-point lead, their biggest of the night. Second one rolls off the side. The rebound's pulled down by Grimm. Underneath, that one goes in. That was Parnan, his first 2 of the night for Fremont. 5-point lead for Westview. Inside 2 minutes. In fact, we're all the way down to a minute 40 now. Little teardrop inside does not fall. And back we come the other way. Guthrie drives it down the lane. We have a hold underneath.
Well, every one of Fremont's players kind of has the same move. They drive and spin.
They do.
You know, and we've got to be alert to that. They do a lot of hesitation dribbles. Like that was a 1-on-3 that time, and he pulled up and then did a spin and drove it hard.
Into the ball game comes Stephen Burkholder for the second time tonight. He'll try to inbound for Fremont.
Fourth foul for both teams now.
With the ball is Grimm. Gives it to Beeman. Burkholder, then he'll whip it back outside of Beeman. Minute 20 to go in the first half. Fake on the 3 by Parnan.
Nice job by Wyatt to stay down.
Quick 3 in the air by Grimm is no good, and the rebound's yanked down by Austin Slaybaugh. Here's Grau underneath. Left side has it rejected underneath by Parnan, and it goes out of bounds. It'll be Westview ball.
I thought Caden hesitating there cost him that layup. I know he tried to fake and everything, but
sometimes you just have to go strong.
Yep.
Austin stops, goes, puts it up and in. Good job.
I think he had about 3 fakes on that drive.
Yeah, I think so. I was afraid he was going to take an extra step. Hook is no good by Parnan. Rebound to Westview with half a minute to go now in the half.
Westview looks like they'll hold for one here unless we can get a layup or a dunk.
Yeah, there you go. And we're down to 15 seconds now to go in the first half. 10 seconds. Time to start our move here.
Yeah, I think we're a little late.
Brill drives the baseline, puts it up. Can't get the roll. Tipped up, and it's waved off. Good job staying with it by Zepp, but timing was a little off there. Couldn't get it in before the buzzer sounded. So we played 16 minutes now here at Fremont High School, and our score at the half, Westview 22 and Fremont 15. We'll take a 2-minute timeout, and we'll be back with halftime scoring and stats right after this 2-minute break.
Home improvement supplies for your home, RV, or manufactured home don't have to cost an arm and a leg. Here's a secret the big box stores don't want you to know. Emma Warehouse has the products you need at below retail prices, including windows, doors, trim, furnaces, flooring, hardware, paint, and more. Emma Warehouse is located 6 miles west of LaGrange in downtown Emma. Call 260-593-2769 for more information.
Freedom Finish Works in Topeka specializes in both steel and aluminum. Their 40,000 square foot custom powder coat facility has the flexibility to run everything from one-piece custom orders to full production quantities. They also have the unique capabilities of powder coat, class coat, as well as other highly durable coatings. They are your local source for powder coating. Freedom Finish Works in Topeka. Call 260-593-0204.
Tiffany's Restaurant on East Lake Street, Topeka. Mouth-watering home-cooked goodness, all in a friendly down-home atmosphere among friends and neighbors. Different daily specials, all-you-can-eat fish twice a week. Scrumptious buffets featuring our fried chicken. And then finish it off with a slice of fresh-baked pie. Eat in our large dining room or carry out at 260-593-2988 and now offering delivery within 10 miles of Topeka.
Pizza Depot on South Jefferson Street in Millersburg features delicious pizza and breadsticks, along with fresh salads. Dine in, carry out, and delivery are all available at Pizza Depot. Pizza Depot, 104 South Jefferson Street in Millersburg. 574-642-4229.
Welcome back to Fremont High School, where at halftime Westview leads Fremont 22-15. Tonight's halftime show, tonight's halftime sponsor, is brought to you by Pizza Depot with locations in Millersburg and now open in Middlebury. Call 574-822-7372. Pizza Depot featuring mac and cheese pizza as their February pizza of the month. So our first half was a tale of two quarters. Westview started out slow and trailed 9-7 after one quarter and outscored Fremont 15-6. Came out firing, especially Wiley early in that second quarter with a 3 and a 2, and then he hit another 3 later on. So he had 8 points that quarter. So Westview outscored Fremont 15-6 in that quarter for a 22-15 halftime advantage. For Westview so far tonight, nobody really has stood out scoring-wise. Austin Slayball's got 5 points with some free throws and a 2. Caden Grau's got 4 points, 5 as well. He's got a 3 and 2 free throws. Luke Helmuth has 4, and Wiley Minnings has 8 to account for our 22 tonight. For Fremont, Fremont's over there.
Sorry.
Fremont, Colton Guthrie has 9, number 5 out there. He's got a 3 and 3 2-point field goals. Bryce Parnan, number 23, big 6'4 junior, has 2 points. Connor Slee has a 3-point field goal for 3 points. And Ethan Grimm has 2 free throws for 2 points, 2 total, they're 9. Now you have them for 2 3-pointers. I did not see the second one, so I have them as shooting 1 for 11 from 3,
well,
so they might be 2
one of
for
these, because I think I had one more point than what I should have.
Okay.
So they must not given either Guthrie or Slee a 3. I'm not sure which one. It seemed like Slee was pretty deep. So
I think he hit his.
Right.
I think Slee hit it.
Okay,
and,
so
Guthrie maybe not. So I have Fremont on the night 1 for 11 from 3. I haven't kept overall shooting stats. Game moves too fast for me for that. Westview 3 for 4. which is a nice efficient.
Nice, yeah.
Shooting 75% out there.
Right.
Turnover-wise, 4 for Westview, 3 for Fremont. It looks sloppy out there, but just as far as pure turnovers, I'm only seeing a total of 7.
It seemed like there was more than that.
It did, and I could have missed them.
Well, I don't know.
Like the polls for voting, I have a margin of error in my stats. Fremont is 2 for 2 from the free throw line, and they have 8 offensive rebounds. And we didn't score on that last possession. Those were our first 2 offensive rebounds by Wyatt Zepp there at the end. So Westview from the free throw line, let's see, has made 7 of 11. So not tremendous shooting from the free throw line, but we are getting there, and that's because we're driving into the middle. You know, if we came in and on our stats where we were 3 for 10 from 3, but we had 2 for 4 from the line, we're probably behind in this game.
That's right.
But we've taken it to the basket. That's been the focus of this coaching staff for several weeks now, and so it's kept us in the game. I wouldn't say that's been our best performance, but Fremont's a little hard to play against. They're playing the zone.
Yeah.
You know, if we can extend this lead a little bit and then just pull it out, they're going to have to come out of that zone.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
And typically a team that plays zone a lot or tries to play it some, man-to-man isn't going to be their forte.
Right.
And so that's what you can hope. But until then, just keep handling the ball. Don't turn it over. Don't drive to the baseline and get trapped. And keep the ball moving. You know, Luke's had a lot of little shots in there that he normally hits that have just rimmed off, or this could be a 30-15 game.
Well, I think that's maybe why it seems like there's been more turnovers than there has, because both teams have missed a lot of easy shots underneath that just wouldn't fall.
Yeah, I would say probably Fremont's overall shooting less than 20% in the first half.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure too.
And, you know, maybe that's just the way they are. They shoot a lot of shots, and nobody out there really looks like they got a beautiful, pure shooting form.
Not really,
and
no.
So they play really hard. They play fast. They're confident. They drive it to the basket. They try to get you in foul trouble, drive it and kick it. And so that's how they stay in games. That's how they've almost beaten our conference leading teams. But on nights when their shots aren't falling, maybe that's why they're not winning.
That's right.
So,
and I thought Westview in this, it's kind of a tale of 2 quarters here. First quarter, it just didn't seem like that they were quite with it yet. But the second quarter, they really have turned things around. They took the lead, and hopefully they can carry that into the second half here.
Well, and you can watch a team like Fremont on film all you want, but until you're out there guarding them and you see how they drive it and spin it back, the speed at which they do that, it takes some adjustment.
Right.
And hopefully we can adjust to that. This team has been pretty good this year at seeing the other team and adjusting to them, and you know, playing better in the second half. Third quarter has sometimes been a place where we revert to old habits, but hopefully that won't happen tonight.
Well, hopefully not. Both teams have emerged from their locker rooms. As you can see, Westview will be at the north basket here at Fremont High School, and of course Fremont to the south basket in this second half. We'll take a break here. We'll be back with more of our halftime show right after this 60-second timeout.
Pizza Depot on South Jefferson Street in Millersburg features delicious pizza and breadsticks, along with fresh salads. Dine-in, carry-out, and delivery are all available at Pizza Depot. Pizza Depot, 104 South Jefferson Street in Millersburg. 574-642-4229.
He doesn't score anymore.
And we're back at Fremont High School. We're at halftime. Westview 22 and Fremont 15. 7-point lead for the Warriors as we'll get started with the second half here in just about a minute.
These are the games you just have to do the little things it takes to be successful. That means block out on one end, get some offensive rebounds on the other end. The offense that you practice all year, your beautiful, flowing man-to-man offense and everything, can't use that tonight.
That's right.
It's just being basketball players. So drive into gaps, shoot the short pull-up shots on balance, pass to an open man, and then crash for offensive rebounds. That those last 2 attempts by Wyatt, the last one probably didn't count because it was after the horn. So really, we only had 1 offensive rebound that whole half. It was by Wyatt
that's right. That
on the last
counted.
play of the game.
Yeah,
the half.
Half, right.
1 against a zone. I mean, they don't even block you out in a zone.
Yeah.
And so I think we can do better. That's just aggression. That's just want to, and we need more of that this half.
Tonight's halftime show is brought to you by Pizza Depot with locations in Millersburg. And, of course, now they're open in Middlebury. And you can call them at 574-822-7372. That's Pizza Depot featuring mac and cheese pizza as their February pizza of the month. Fremont will inbound and begin the second half.
Well, Wade Springer should be well rested. He sat most of that half with foul trouble. He does have 3 fouls, so we'll see how this starts.
Both teams start their original starting lineups. Fremont with Guthrie out front, and we have a quick foul.
No, it's a kick.
Oh, okay.
At least I think.
Every time I hear the whistle, I just assume it's a foul.
Yeah. Well, I'm looking forward to seeing some of that aggressive competitive defense that Westview has improved on over the last several weeks. I haven't seen quite as much of it tonight, even though we did hold them to 15 points.
Slee will put a quick 3 up from the corner, misses. Huffnagel with the offensive board. Driving is Guthrie. Will put it up off the glass and got it. 10 points now for Guthrie. 22-17 now Westview.
Well, there's some college teams where their best offense is to just shoot it and get it up on the rim and get the offensive rebound. It kind of seems like what Fremont's best offense is.
They just haven't been able to get the rebounds to go through the hoop then when they try to put them back up again. In the corner, Zeppo. I thought he was going to take that one.
Yeah, I think if he would have had a basket early in the game, he'd feel a lot more confident. Oh, he's wide open in there.
Good
nice move.
Yep, he loves that reverse layup if he gets the ball down there.
Yeah, he's got nice footwork, and that's an adjustment this half by the coaching staff to get him in here and get that ball to him.
Driving shots up, no good by Guthrie, and Austin Slaybaugh comes away with it. Springer, he'll hit Zepp wide open for 3, and spins out, no good.
Just in and out.
Wide open shot, good look. Reverse layup on the other end, and this time it goes for Slee. 24-19, 6-point ball game. 5-point ball game, I should say. Slaybaugh, and there's Minix with a 3, no good. Tipped into the hands of Beeman, and back comes Fremont. Quick 3 in the air again. This time it's by Grimm, and he misses. Long rebound is grabbed by Wiley Minix. Back comes Westview now. 2 minutes gone here in the third quarter. Good move inside by Luke.
There we go. I think the halftime talk was about getting it in the middle.
And again, Slee drives it down the baseline and puts it up and in for Fremont. So Fremont sticking with Westview, 26-21. Drive down the baseline, shots up and good on the runner by Helmuth.
All right, now get back. We've given them 2 layups to start this half. Otherwise, their offense is really struggling.
Slee again drives. He puts it up, misses this time, and Wiley Minix with the rebound. Wiley brings it up. Luke, good fake, into the lane, puts it up, and he's fouled by Grimm. Got him on the forearm.
You can see we're a lot more relaxed on offense this half. We're moving it. We're moving with and without the ball.
I'd like to see us get up and down the court like we have so far. Shots up and good by Luke. 9 now for Luke. Parnan comes back into the ball game. Ethan Grimm will come out for Fremont.
I think that's our biggest lead now of the game, isn't it?
8 points. I believe we were up 7, I know, in that first half. But, yeah, I think this is the biggest.
We just cannot put 2 in a row together out there.
I guess not. You said we were shooting 50%, I think, at halftime.
7 for 11.
Oh, a little more, or yeah, a little over 50% there.
Wiley with the monster block out there.
There you go.
Well, he just held his ground and went straight up.
Fremont will inbound it. Huffnagel. He'll drive it all the way into the lane, and a foul's going to be called on Luke Helmuth.
Yeah, I think we had that defended well. If he wouldn't have swiped down at the last minute, I think we'd have been fine, but he hit him somewhere.
Luke having a little friendly chat with one of the officials out there. One of the Fremont players, I don't know whether he lost a contact or looks like he got it in the eye pretty good.
Yeah, he was down briefly. Looks like he's got something under his right eye.
Yeah.
Got scratched or something.
So Terry Bontrager, former Westview basketball player, now the JV coach at Fremont, got the honor of wiping up the sweat off the floor down there.
Multi-purpose coach.
There you go.
Yeah, the JV, Westview's JV beat Fremont 50-30.
A nice victory for the Warriors. Lost a tough one over at Goshen by 1 point last Friday night. So it's good win for them. They're down to their last game of the year, coming up Friday against Concord. Grimm is 3 for 3 from the free throw line, I think. Maybe you have better stats than I do.
He is. He's got a really nice stroke from there.
4 for 4 now. 29-23. Westview up 6. Just inside, 5 minutes to go. Now, what was that?
They called a foul on 5 for Fremont for pushing on the rebound. That's his third.
So Guthrie picks up the foul. Springer was fouled on the reach in. His sleeve went in for the steal.
3 team fouls now on Fremont. Fremont really aggressive, but we can take advantage of that, I believe. We keep driving it.
Wiley posting up, high post right side. Now he'll pull it back out front, give it to Wade Springer. Back to Wiley, top of the circle. Good ball movement. Down the lane, or down the baseline goes Helmuth. Nice little.
Yeah, a couple floaters this half.
11 now for Luke. 31-23, Westview back up 8. Driving the baseline is Guthrie. Can't find any shooting room. Good defense. And then on both ends, Grau on the baseline, and then Wade Springer knocked the ball away out front. 3 in the air by Beeman, no good. Another offensive rebound for Fremont. Good block underneath on Grimm, and back comes Westview.
There's another block by Wiley.
Wiley. Working hard under the boards.
Well, like we said, doing the little stuff it takes to win.
Minix gets it out to Wade Springer. Cross court it over to Luke Helmuth. Luke into the lane. Fremont playing very.
Yeah, they're very physical.
Yeah, they're very physical and aggressive.
4 team fouls now.
That was on Slee, I think. His second. 2 quick ones here in the third quarter. 3 minutes, 22 to go in the third quarter. Inbound pass comes to Austin Slaybaugh. Inside to Luke. Grau out front to Slaybaugh. Wiley. Westview's going to be patient here. Grau down the lane.
Grau
he should have taken it, but Wiley gets a 3, misses, and it's tipped out of bounds. It's going to be Fremont basketball.
Yeah.
He was looking down, picking up popcorn.
Yeah,
that's what it was.
That was the. It seemed like that went out on Fremont. But Caden turned down a layup. That was the main point of that possession. Good to be unselfish, but sometimes you're too unselfish.
Right. He had a nice little layup or 5-footer.
Fremont with a 30-second timeout.
We'll be back right after this.
Weaver Furniture Sales in Shipshewana invites you to visit their expanded showroom filled with a complete line of solid hardwood, custom-made furniture for your entire home. You'll also find a wide selection of recliners, couches, chairs, and many more home furnishings to suit anyone's taste. Weaver Furniture, located just south of US Highway 20 on County Road 75 North. Weaver Furniture Sales in Shipshewana, family-owned and operated since 1989.
And we're back, 31-23, Westview by 8, 2:40 to go in the third quarter.
Well, it feels like Westview's outplayed Fremont
They
over
have.
this quarter, but we're only increased our lead by 1. So, need to finish this quarter out strong.
Pass out front to Slee, and we have a held ball. So it'll be Westview ball on the turnover.
That was about the strangest jump ball I've ever seen. Wiley jumped the ball with his back turned, I think.
Right. Zep back in, Wiley will come to the bench.
So our intimidator is coming out of the game now after 2 blocks in 1 quarter.
Yeah. He's been a gorilla underneath in this third quarter. Luke Helmuth double teamed out front. Gets it to Springer. Wade makes his move. In the lane to Grau now. Luke will put up one, and it's going to be well short. And all alone was Burkholder for the rebound. He'll get it down low to the big guy, Parnan. Can't find the shot. To Grimm. Grimm shoots it out to Beeman. Now right side will go to Burkholder.
Westview getting their hands on a lot of passes this quarter.
Slee looking for an opening. Kind of forces it up from 3, and we got him on the hand. So it'll be a 3-shot foul coming for Slee. Austin got his hand in there apparently and picked up his first foul of the game. Slee at the free throw line for the first time tonight. There's a grand total of 8 points. Second one goes. He'll get one more.
We're now 6 for 6 on the night.
They're 6 for 6.
Fremont 6 for 6.
Wow.
Yep. And you don't want to get a shooter seeing the ball go through the rim if you can help it.
Right.
And he hit his first 3, but he's missed all the others, so we'll see what happens.
31-26, Westview. Luke cross-courts it to Wyatt Zepp.
Well, we need to go back to what we got successful. Get it inside.
There we go.
There we go.
Helmuth, good feed to Wiley, who's come back into the ball game, and he puts it up and in off the glass.
Fremont really overloads one side on defense when you get the ball over there, so reversing it, so to speak, really.
Beeman hits Grimm coming down the lane, and he's fouled.
One thing we're giving up a lot of tonight is baseline drives, and that is never good for your defense.
Now, it seems like Fremont, especially recently again, has loved to drive that baseline and shoot it out to one of their guards that like to shoot threes. Grimm is now 5 for 5 from the free throw line. We'll get one more. 6 for 6.
Yeah, they are locked in from the free throw line.
They are. 33-28. Down to a minute 20 to go, third quarter. Wade is fouled on a reach in. That'll be on Beeman.
That should be 2 shots for Wade.
Second foul on Beeman, and Westview, yes, is in the bonus. So Wade will get 2.
Fremont now 7 for 7 this quarter from the line.
Wow.
It's kind of flipped from the first half where Westview was 7 for 11. This quarter we're only 1 for 2.
Wade hits that free throw, his first point of the night.
Yeah, Wade does not look to score much lately. And he's always good for a few good shots out there, but he just hasn't looked much lately. Part of it has been the type of defense that's been played.
Wade hits 2 in a row. Luke will get a rest. Checking into the ball game was Camden Yoder. Pass to Grimm. He drives it into the paint. Puts it up, misses, but once again, he'll go to the free throw line for a pair of free throws.
You know, coming into this game, I didn't know what to expect. How would we react to playing them again in a week? What adjustments could we make? And I think one adjustment is we will definitely know what their game plan is, who's the drivers,
right,
and how to defend that a little bit better. I think that's areas we can improve on.
Yeah, I can't imagine that they're hiding anything and they're going to surprise us. You know, there might be a few things in their game plan, but I think we've seen pretty much what they like to do here tonight.
Right, that's just the way they play, and they're going to win or lose with it.
Zepp out front will come to Wade Springer. Wiley Minnick's in the corner to Grau. Grau has it knocked away and stolen by Slee. Slee gets it up to Grimm. Grimm kind of flops it up toward the basket, misses. Slee with the offensive rebound. He'll get it into the hands of Huffnagel, and his shot's no good, blocked away. Chasing it down was Parnan. Backdoor pass to Huffnagel, and he puts it in. Now, once again, Fremont kind of out-hustled us that time.
Yep, 2 more offensive rebounds.
Still a close ball game. 4 points and a steal. Here comes Parnan. He goes up, misses a shot, but another 2-point free throw shot, or 2 free throw shots coming for Fremont.
Well, just some uncharacteristic plays out there all of a sudden. Kind of like Goshen, where we threw it to them 3 times in a row.
Right, that's kind of repeating itself
all of a sudden
here.
We're doing that again.
Parnan hits a free throw. First of the night for him, 3 points all told. 35-32. Fremont's cut the Westview lead to 3 now. Luke checks back in after the brief rest as Camden Yoder comes out. Parnan's second free throw is good again. 2-point ball game now. 10 seconds to go. Third quarter. Whoa, man, that was close.
Yeah, he's got to get across the line.
2 seconds. We got to get a shot up. And a buzzer sounds. Zepp was double teamed on the baseline. Couldn't get the shot up. So we played 3 quarters, and this game has tightened up considerably. Westview was up as much as, what, 8 or 10?
Yeah, we went up 8.
8. 35-33 after 3. We'll be back in a minute for the fourth quarter.
Are you looking for unlimited high-speed internet? With no contract and no credit check. No matter where you live, it's available. Bringing America together. J&R Solutions, Internet Service Provider. Call them at 574-349-7673.
Does your paint job need a refresh? Got too many dings and scratches? Let Hyde Auto Body take care of it for you. No matter the type of vehicle, motorcycle, trailer, or truck cab, Hyde Auto Body's experienced paint specialists will attend to every detail so you don't have to. We aim to be #1 in customer service, and your satisfaction is always guaranteed. We're located west of State Road 9 on US 20. Hyde Auto Body, a trusted name in the community for over 20 years.
We're back at Fremont High School, ready to start the fourth quarter. Westview up 1 game on Fremont in the standings in the NECC. Long 3 by Grimm is short. Trying to put that up out of the blue. Westview with it back. Chance to extend that 2-point lead here. Grouse stops up, gives it to
Fremont. They're almost in just a matchup man-to-man all over the court.
Oh, yeah, they're coming out on all of this. A 3 in the air by Wade Springer is off the mark, and Zepp tried to save it in bounds off of the body of Fremont. Couldn't do it. Huffnagel down the lane. He gives off for the 3 again to Grimm, and Grimm misses short once again.
There must be a breeze down on that end of the court because all our 3-pointers don't even hit the rim.
I know. What's the deal here? Maybe they have the doors open there. Good offensive rebound. Grau, good feed inside. That looked like a goaltending. Zepp goes up. Oh my gosh, he was hammered. No call. Wow. Westview will get it underneath their own basket. Grimm comes out of the ball game. Parnan back in. Slee back in. Shots up by Wade. This time they call the foul, and Wade will get a couple of free throws.
Yeah, Wyatt he's not getting the benefit of any calls out there tonight. It just, I think because he's big, they're picking on him.
Right. Yeah, Wade got the foul called there, but he's just a little guy on the baseline. So.
Yeah, one thing I like, Wyatt really in the last few games is really, he's crashed the boards harder. You know, he's got some offensive rebounds, and that's really what we need.
Wade, 4 for 4 from the stripe. 2 big free throws there, 37-33, Westview up 4. 2-possession game here. Shots up short off the front of the rim on the shot by Guthrie. Ball, good save inbounds by Grau. Here comes Luke Helmuth. Luke drives it to the basket, puts it up, got it. Beautiful move. Kind of stuck with it, and I don't think Fremont expected that.
Yeah, they really follow the dribbler as a defense, and you just keep going sometimes. You can.
Good defense by Grau. What? Okay.
Yeah, Fremont. There's nothing to say anymore.
Grau picks up the foul, his second.
Well, the thing Grau's got to do there, he played great initial defense. He's got to get that rebound.
Right.
Giving them a chance to run it down just leads to another opportunity.
Westview up 6. Pass inside to Parnan. He'll force it up and spins out. No good. And rebound.
Yeah, good rebound by Luke.
Luke brings it up. Grau cross-courts it, wide open in the corner. Slayball, he'll pop the 3, and he hits.
The silent assassin, Westview now 1 for 7 this half, and a steal.
Good job by Wade knocking that ball down, creating that steal. Good job by Luke again, driving to the basket. Good fake. Luke all of a sudden has 15 points for us, and Westview's opened up an 11-point lead. And now we have an offensive foul the other way. Beautiful defense that time, picking up that foul by Wade Springer. Foul's called on, I'm not sure who they called the foul on yet.
Looks like 21.
Well, that was Grau.
Oh, that was still Grau.
Yeah,
okay.
they still had it up. We have a full timeout on the court as Fremont wants to talk things over, finding themselves down 11. We'll be back in a minute.
Now's the time to get a great deal on taking care of your property. You need the #1 rated reliability of Kubota compact tractors so you can do it all and do it right. Z-Series mowers that deliver a quality cut, and Sidekick utility vehicles where durability meets speed. Right now, bring home select Kubota equipment for 0 down, 0% APR for up to 84 months and save up to $1,400.
Westview with a big 9-0 run here have taken an 11-point lead over Fremont.
It's fun to watch Westview when they start getting some momentum and get out and run. They're really good at sharing the ball in the open court, and they really put a little distance there. It was down to a 2-point game for a couple of possessions. But
and it'll be a foul called out front as Luke had the ball in the center circle. And that was called against number 3, Beeman. That'll be his third. Team third on Fremont.
Well, Westview doesn't have to be in a hurry, but let's continue to be aggressive. Pound the ball inside. Get Fremont in continued foul trouble. Get out of the double teams. There you go.
Nice.
They really are gambling right now, trying to come back, and doing that kind of stuff should be there.
That's the first 2-point field goal for Caden Grau tonight. He has a 3 and a couple of free throws to go along with that. Skip inside, no good. Offensive rebound by Parnan. We'll get it out front to Beeben, right back inside. Shots up off the glass and good by Huffnagel. 46-35, Westview by 11. 4:40 to go in the ball game.
Ball fakes, use ball fakes here. They're almost triple teaming the ball.
Grau for 3, long. And we have a collision underneath. Austin Slaybaugh and Huffnagel.
Fremont.
Huffnagel, right?
With the takedown.
How many points is that? I'm not a wrestler.
That was a 2-point takedown right there. That's 4 fouls on Huffnagel.
So he comes to the bench. 46-35, Westview inbounds it. Good move by Luke underneath, and then, they're going to call a jump ball.
That'll be Westview ball.
So Westview will re-inbound it from about the exact same spot.
Well, I'm proud of our student body down here on a Friday night or Tuesday night in Fremont.
That's pretty impressive.
And that is.
Yeah, I heard him earlier, and I thought, man, they're off to our right. Didn't really see him come in, but boy, you can hear him. Ball loose on the floor. Fumble is recovered by Guthrie about the 2-yard line, so they'll be taking it out of bounds there.
I don't know if they called a timeout. Oh, they called a foul on Caden.
Wow. So Caden picks up the foul.
That's Westview's 3rd turnover this half, 8th for the game. Fremont, I still have them down for only 7 in this game, I believe.
Grimm drives it, puts it up off the glass too hard. Good block out by Wade Springer underneath, and that allowed Luke to get the rebound.
Grimm really goes after that ball hard.
He does.
I like that.
Goes right to the rim. Driving is Wade, gets it to Grau. Slaybaugh.
Yeah, keep it moving. The key against this defense is the way they attack the ball, just keep it moving. They're going to wear out, and then we're going to get openings, and then we're going to get layups.
Take the high percentage shot at this point. Ball knocked away from behind. Steal, but then it's stolen right back by Luke Helmuth on the good anticipation. Scoops up. Oh, what a shot by Luke. From the left side, he scooped it up and put it in with his right hand.
Yeah, playing keep away from Fremont just is not, we just can't do that. We got to drive it in. That's a good job by Luke doing that. The other thing we did on that last turnover is we had our back to the defense, and that's a recipe with the way they attack the ball to get the ball tipped.
Right. Luke was 17, chance to add to that here. Misses a free throw. Grau on the offensive board, and we have a whistle and a over the back called on Fremont.
Luke would be having nearly a career game tonight if he'd be hitting his free throws.
I know. Yeah, you're right. That's been a struggle for some reason. But Luke, a decent free throw shooter in the 80s, 80%.
That was our 4th offensive rebound of the night.
Well, at least we've improved.
Yeah, it's now.
I don't think we had any in the first.
14-4 on offensive rebounds.
Still pretty lopsided. I don't think we're going to ever make that up tonight.
Nope.
Grau with the free throw. Caden now with 8. 5 from the field, 3 from the free throw line. Did he hit that one too?
Yes, he
did. I was looking now.
So Westview with our largest lead, 15.
Slee drives, spins. We've seen that all night. Kind of throws up a hook, misses. Rebound Parnan on the offensive rebound.
Well, I think I know what the coaches will talk about in the next week.
Yeah, I think so too. What are we doing? You got to block out. Some of those block out drills, like, I don't know, maybe they don't do those anymore.
You can't just stand against them. You got to push them back. You've got to drive them out of there. If you're under the basket, drive them into the baseline. And, if someone's longer than you and you stand against them, they're going to get the ball.
That's right. Parnan hits both free throws again. 50-37. Westview timeout on the court. We'll be back right after this 60-second timeout.
Home improvement supplies for your home, RV, or manufactured home don't have to cost an arm and a leg. Here's a secret the big box stores don't want you to know. Emma Warehouse has the products you need at below retail prices, including windows, doors, trim, furnaces, flooring, hardware, paint, and more. Emma Warehouse is located 6 miles west of LaGrange in downtown Emma. Call 260-593-2769 for more information.
$30 bid around
$3,500. Hear the calls of the auctioneers at the Shipshewana Antique Auction every Wednesday at 9 a.m. Feel the thrill as 6 to 9 auctioneers showcase a variety of antiques, collectibles, treasures, and more. Whether in search of a unique find or something for your next DIY project, you'll find it at the Shipshewana Auction, and it's different every week. Bid on thousands of items from pickers from all over. To learn how to buy or sell, visit ShipshewanATradingPlace.com. Going once, twice, sold on the best deals at the Shipshewana Antique Auction.
We're back at Fremont. Both teams popping out of their huddles. We're ready to go. Back to action. 3:06 to go.
I'm guessing Fremont probably is going to go to some kind of man-to-man or trapping here because they're down 13 with 3 minutes to go.
Yeah, they're trying to trap now. Double team, ball loose. Wade picks it up, falls to the court, but a foul before. Or no, what happened?
They called over and back, but the ball was tipped, so I don't quite understand that.
Huh.
But again, we got to be stronger with the ball. You can't hold the ball right out in front of a double team and expect to get away with it.
Coach Pribble is still arguing that call, but yeah, you're right, Jamie. I think that ball was tipped away by Fremont.
Illegal screen on Fremont, so
we'll make up.
We'll get it right back.
That was a Burkholder, number 31. Westview will inbound just over the half-court line and their own side of the court. 13-point lead. Driving is Wade Springer, and he's reached in on and fouled.
And that will be 2 shots. And I think 3 is fouled. Oh,
fouled out?
Foul. Nope, that's just
okay. Yeah, he was walking over toward the bench like he was done, but it's only his 4th. Springer at the stripe. Wade misses his first free throw of the night. He was 4 for 4 from the charity stripe. 13-point lead for Westview. Don't forget, Friday, last regular season game at Westview against Concord. Come out and see the Warriors play. But we'll be there as well if you can't make it. In the corner, Grimm. 3, no good. Good block out by Grau that time, but loose on the floor.
I think Fremont was on the end line there.
Yeah, they were. Slaybaugh will bring it up court. Springer in the corner to Grau. Grau inside. Good feed. Wiley
stuffed by the rim.
Turned around. Yeah.
Yeah, great pass by Caden. Wiley will make the next 99 of those.
Wow. That was a hot pass, got inside, and good grab by Parnan. And now we have a technical foul for what?
Oh, that referee. I tell you what.
Oh, no.
Some people have big egos. All he did was hold his hands up. He didn't even touch him on the shot.
Yeah, I think Coach Pribble has a reason to. Guy's a little touchy. Brill comes in for Westview. Coming out will be Springer.
If I was Wade, I'd be irritated too. They've hammered him all night, and he had, 4 touch fouls?
Yeah. Shot by Parnan's no good. Second miss of the night from the free throw line for him, and now the 3rd. And now Fremont will get it back. Oh, now we have a free throw, or what's going on?
Yeah, those were
the free throws.
I'm not sure if they shot usually they shoot the technicals first.
Yeah. Slee hits that shot. And he hits them both. 51-39. 2:18 to go in the ball game.
Well, I don't mind that technical. I don't know what was said, but I like to see some fight.
Right.
And some competitiveness.
Driving.
Unlike that layup they just gave up.
Burkholder had a wide open shot to the basket.
Yeah, Wiley's got to find a way to get around. The big guy for Fremont was blocking him off and not letting him. He's got to find a way to get around that and stop that drive. So we got a full timeout.
10-point lead for Westview. We'll be back in 60 seconds.
Visit the new Yoder Crossroads Complex in Shipshewana. Start your day off right with locally roasted coffee at Five Lakes Coffee. Speedy drive-through or enjoy the aroma and coffee inside. Breakfast and lunch at the Corn Crib Cafe offering daily lunch specials and featuring Yoder popcorn. Quality popcorn since 1936. Homemade caramel corn and free samples while you browse our gourmet shops. That's Yoder Crossroads, 5 and 20, Shipshewana, Indiana.
Tiffany's Restaurant on East Lake Street, Topeka. Mouth-watering home-cooked goodness, all in a friendly down-home atmosphere among friends and neighbors. Different daily specials, all-you-can-eat fish twice a week. Scrumptious buffets featuring our fried chicken. And then finish it off with a slice of fresh-baked pie. Eat in our large dining room or carry out at 260-593-2988 and now offering delivery within 10 miles of Topeka.
2:06 to go in this ball game. Westview with a 10-point lead, which equals their biggest lead of the night.
Yeah, a minute ago it was 15.
15-point lead.
Yeah, 15.
Yeah, that's right. That's right.
So they've cut 5 off, but that last trip for Fremont was 4 points with the 2 free throws and the layup.
That will send Brill to the free throw line.
Yeah, this is good to get some free throw practice for Owen.
Yep, Owen. Can't get that one to go. I'll get one more. And that one's good. 11-point lead now for Westview. The ball is Fugate, who's checked in. He'll try to force it up. Good job on defense by Grau, and then he's fouled from behind by Fansler, Dylan Fansler, off the JV, along with, Fansler's not.
Westview may have a season high tonight in blocked shots. We've really done a
nice
job of just hanging in there and putting our hands in the air.
Caden hits his free throw. 5th free throw of the night for Caden. 10 points now for the sophomore. And he's got 11. 54-41, Westview up 14 with a minute and a half to go in the ball game. Slee can't find a 3. He'll hand it off to Burkholder. Now we have a whistle underneath. And that's going to go on Brill. For Owen, that'll be his second foul. And that will send Dylan Fansler to the free throw line. It's the back of the iron, no good. Daniel Yoder comes in for the first time tonight. Camden Yoder checks in. Luke Helmuth back into the ball game. Coming out is Caden Grau, Austin Slaybaugh. I didn't see who else came out. Well, I guess shots up and good by Fansler. Gets a roar from the student section. Fansler, a senior, probably doesn't get a whole lot of playing time.
Yeah, that roar when you're down 12 or 13 usually means that.
Yeah. Tipped out of bounds by Fremont. Pass was intended there for Wiley Minix.
Well, can we get out of here tonight without 14 more free throws?
I don't know.
I'm going to need some time after the game to total up all these free throws.
We're going to have to take more than 2 minutes. Good work. Helmut puts it in. And he now has 19 points. I didn't even see who made that one. Was that 53?
That was 53, I believe.
Okay, so he has a free throw and a two-pointer. 56-44. And the ref is stopping the clock so we can get the players in.
I think he just wanted to do a rotation, but they're going to make him take a full timeout.
Oh, okay. So we'll take a break. We'll be back with more. Well, let's just take a 30 here.
Host your next conference or retreat in the heart of Amish country at the Farmstead Inn and Conference Center in Shipshewana. Our beautiful Amish-inspired inn is within walking distance to downtown shopping, theater, and delicious food. The perfect setting for any event. Located across from the famous Shipshewana auction, where every Wednesday at 9 a.m. you can find deals on furniture, antiques, primitives, art, glassware, tools, architectural salvage, and so much more. Plan the perfect getaway. Visit ShipshewanATradingPlace.com.
And we're back. 56-44 is the score. Westview leading. Both teams in a timeout here. Westview is on the way to their 16th win of the season. And another conference win, which pretty much sews up, what did we say, they're third place?
Third place, yes.
Yeah.
Unless Lakeland would lose, and then we could tie for second.
Possibility there. And now Camden Yoder is fouled as we resume play.
I think when we watch this game on film, I think the players have done a decent job of looking under the basket for cutters, but we're going to see how wide open we are under the basket when we catch the ball midcourt.
Camden misses a free throw. He'll get one more. Second shot, no good. Rebound grabbed by Fugate. Slee with it. He'll give it to Fugate. His three is in the air, short. And we had a block out there by the big guy Fansler, and he's fouled over the back. Fansler's free throw is good. Fourth point of the night for the senior. 26.4 seconds to go.
He's on a scoring spree right now.
Yeah, he is.
It's like, Coach, put me in.
This might be his best game of his career. 5 points. 56-46, 10-point lead for Westview. Camden Yoder bounce passes it to Mylan Miller. Pass inside. Also on the ball game is Noward, Christian Noward. Mylan gets it to Daniel with 2 seconds, and the clock will run out, and Westview picks up another win. Final score here tonight at Fremont, Westview 56 and Fremont 46. We'll take a 2-minute timeout. We'll be back with scoring and stats right after this.
Shipshe Automotive Service provides 5-star auto repair services in the Shipshewana area. See Shipshe Automotive's professional auto repair technicians for advanced diagnostics for your vehicle. From suspension and alignment to AC repair, brakes, and general maintenance, with Shipshe Automotive Service, you gain a partner you can trust with all your auto repair needs. Shipshe Automotive Service also provides 24-hour towing service. That's Shipshe Automotive Service, 260-768-7119.
Some see a student athlete working on a shot. We see a powerful lesson in persistence. Some see a student preparing for success on an exam. We see a student athlete preparing for success in life. Some see a student athlete working hard in the weight room. We see a future leader learning there are no shortcuts to success. Some see a start to a swim meet. We see the starting blocks for life. Proud to keep education in front of athletics since 1903.
LaGwana is your local one-stop shop for design, print and signage, vehicle graphics, publications, web design, photography, promotional products. LaGwana, the better we know you, the better we serve you. Like what you see? Get started today at LaGwana.com. LaGwana, helping you get where you LaGwana go.
Quick. Welcome back to Fremont High School. Westview's defeated Fremont 56-46. Westview trailed 7-9 after one quarter, led 22-15 at halftime. It was cut to 2 at 35-33 after 3, but they outscored Fremont 21-13 in the fourth for the final. For Fremont tonight, Colton Guthrie, number 5, had 10 points. Caden Huffnagel had 4 before fouling out. Bryce Parnan, big 6'4 junior, had 6. Connor Slee, 5'10 senior, had 12, 9 of those in the second half. Stephen Burkholder had a bucket for 2. Ethan Grimm, 7, all on free throws. 7 free throws. And Dylan Fansler came in late and finished with 5 points. For Westview, Wade Springer had 4, all on free throws. Austin Slayball had 7, quietly 7, a 3, a 2, and 2 free throws. Caden Grau had 11 with 6 free throws. Owen Brill had 1 free throw for 1. Luke Helmuth, high man tonight with 19 points, 8 2-point field goals, and 3 free throws. And Wiley Minix added 10, and Wyatt Zepp added a bucket for 2 points. So a couple of key stats tonight. On threes, Westview 4 for 12 for the night. Fremont 1 for 17. Turnovers, I had us both with 10. And then free throws was the story of the night, I think. I mean, number one, because we're still sitting here and not on the way home already. Westview was only, we were 18 for 28 from the free throw line tonight, missing 10 of them. Fremont was 20 for 22.
Wow. Yeah, that was impressive.
Great free throw shooting by Fremont tonight. And offensive rebounds, it's not often you go on the road, miss 10 free throws, and get out-rebounded on offensive end 16-4 and win.
And win the ball game, yeah.
But you look at the empty possessions Fremont had with 1 for 17 from 3.
Yeah.
And there's your difference. So we found a way to win. We go back, we get better over the next week, we do it all over again.
That's right. And that's a mark of a good team if you can win games like this where you don't play 100%, but you still come out with a win.
Yep. It's hard to play against a team like Fremont, period. And then you throw in the fact that everything was a touch foul tonight, which makes it doubly hard.
Man, there was a lot of fouls.
But they found a way to do it, and give them credit for that.
So that's going to do it from Fremont tonight. Glad you could join us. Don't forget Friday night, Concord will come into Westview to take on the Warriors. And we hope to have a nice crowd out there for that game for the last regular season game of the year. If you're not able to make it, we'll be live right here at LaGwanamedia.com. Our final score here tonight, Westview 56, Fremont 46. Our game sponsor tonight was Weaver Furniture, with 2 locations in Shipshewana, 1 downtown on Main Street in the Davis Mercantile, and south of US 20 on County Road 75 North. Also, our pregame show was brought to you by J&R Solutions. Our halftime sponsor was Pizza Depot. This evening's game is also brought to you by Shipshewana Trading Place. Also by Height Auto Body in LaGrange, by Yoder Crossroads in Shipshewana, by Emma Warehouse in downtown Emma, Tiffany's Restaurant in Topeka, by Stutzman Power Equipment between Shipshewana and Middlebury on US 20, by Freedom Finish Works in Topeka, by Shipshe Automotive just south of US 20 on State Road 5, by LaGwana, your local creative services provider, also by Animal Care Clinic of Topeka, Jerry's Standard Service in downtown Middlebury, and Southwind Flooring at 7300 North and 1000 West in Shipshewana. Tonight's game was a presentation of LaGwana Media and the IHS AA Champions Network. Good night, everyone.